one of these days, the UPS person is gonna catch me filming videos here in my kitchen. And I don't know what I'm gonna do on that day. Please don't be today. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for being here for maybe first, second, third time. If it's not welcome back, it's welcome. I just thought that today we would talk about marketing yourself as a streamer and as a content creator specifically. So before we jump into that, I don't know who's here, if you're familiar with my content creation, but I am a partnered streamer on Twitch. I also do cosplay, and I do cosplay on TikTok, on Instagram, and on Twitter. I just recently, just for some metrics and background, recently, like last night, just broke 9,000 followers on Twitch, 8,000 followers on Twitter, 136,000 followers on TikTok, and 3,000 followers on the gram. And today I'm going to talk about why for the rest of 2021, I am going to stop focusing on TikTok and put my energy more into Twitter and Instagram as a cosplayer instead of TikTok. I started TikTok back in 2020 in the fall, and I originally started TikTok as a way to market my Twitch stream. So I would just take clips from my Twitch and put that on my TikTok. I also started putting my Zelda cosplay on TikTok. So I would do some cosplay videos, like I watched TikTok, figured out the trends and the transitions, and learned how to do that. Don't go back and watch my first few videos. Don't do that. Please don't do that. They're not great. But people were watching them. And I built up momentum on TikTok really, really quickly. I would say TikTok comes in spurts as well. So when I first started, I was doing like the clips every once in a while, and then cosplay. So I'd rotate out cosplay, clip. And in the very beginning, I only had a couple cosplays. So it was like always Zelda, always Starfire, and always Sophie. Those were like my first like 3. So it was just like those 3 cosplays and Twitch stream stuff. Sometimes going live posts, sometimes I would go live on TikTok and do my makeup and stuff like that. And I would say in the first few months, I very quickly ramped up to like 8,000, 9,000 followers, like the first month or 2, really quickly. If you do join TikTok, you find that if you find a good niche for yourself, you can actually build up momentum like that. And then what happened was I did a duet with another cosplayer, a comedic duet about Black cosplay on there, and it picked up momentum and went viral super quick, like over 1 million views. And from that one video on TikTok that gained over 1 million views, I went from 8,000 to 9,000 followers to 100,000 followers, like in the span of like 2 days. Like actually, I think about it now and I'm like, oh yeah, but yeah, like that's what happened. And when you pass 10,000 followers, which had been my goal, TikTok allows you to join the Creators Fund, in which you can gain money from your views and your engagement on your TikToks. So I signed up for the Creators Fund. And since then, I made about 2 to 3 videos. I would sit down and spend a lot of time on them. And I am currently sitting at 136,000. So all of that sounds great. Honestly, all of that sounds fantastic. So why, Jahara, why would you want to slow down on TikTok? So after I picked up that kind of momentum, right, I used to spend an entire day to 2 days a week from morning until evening, dressing up in cosplay, doing pre-cosplay makeup, filming anywhere between 14 to 20 TikTok videos for the whole week, because I put myself on a schedule where I would post at least 2 to 3 TikToks a day. I feel like some people might underestimate, if you haven't made one before, how much work can go into making a TikTok, which is insufferable, because sometimes they're 30, they can only be a minute tops. Nowadays, you can do a 3-minute TikTok, but it used to be that they could only be 30 seconds to a minute. And like sometimes, especially when I was really new at it and learning transitions, I would spend an hour trying to figure out trying to figure out the transition for like a minute's worth of content. So it'd be like, get dressed, film the beginning of the TikTok, spend 3 hours getting into cosplay. Sometimes I would go live on TikTok while I did that, which would take longer. Then film the end of said TikToks. And I would do that till I had 20 TikToks ready for the week. And then I would post them. What's really fancy about TikTok though, is that you would think, wow, like you must get a lot of engagement and a lot of views on your videos. I found over time that TikTok, unlike Twitter or unlike Instagram or even unlike Twitch, your follower count doesn't necessarily guarantee you a certain amount of views. As somebody with 100,000 followers, I could still post a video and it only get 200 views. TikTok doesn't show it to your followers. It doesn't notify your followers that you posted a video. They primarily prioritize showing people new stuff. So even if they followed you, I've had people that have followed me and never seen a video from me again, or it's been months and they're like, wow, from that one time I followed you, I hadn't seen you at all. This is the first time I've seen you in months. I thought maybe you quit. And I'm like, I've been posting 2 to 3 videos every day. And you're telling me you haven't seen a single one. It was like taxing on my mental health, because I'm like, I have like 100,000 followers. I spent like a freaking 3 hours to make this 1 minute TikTok and it gets like 200 views. It was really feeling like the effort to return ratio wasn't hitting for me, especially because the main part of my TikTok, the main point of it when I started it was to create an audience on TikTok that would then want to get to know me better by coming to my Twitch streams and hang out with me in my Twitch streams. I was always funneling people that way. And it did work. People would come through, I got quite a few followers. So especially in the beginning, I would say I started getting like a passive 10 followers a day when I wasn't streaming that would come in and say that they were from TikTok specifically. But that number started to decline as TikTok also got more popular. And streaming TikTok got more popular and cosplay TikTok got more popular and people got used to things. And again, you would think that you would just be guaranteed a lot more views and a lot more engagement, but TikTok is so short and instant gratification based with its videos, and you don't really have the opportunity to build a community. Like I post a video, I would see comments from the same 5 to 10 people on a regular basis, and I would interact and reply to those comments, but any other comments, if there were more, were from completely new people every time. So I was never seeing a reoccurrence of like the same people coming back as my follower count grew. It's almost like your follower count on TikTok meant just so much less than anywhere else. I would say now that I receive anywhere between 2,000 to sky's the limit views, but I would say on average anywhere between 2,000 to 4,000 views as like a minimum on a video. So like 2,000 to 4,000 on average is pretty much where all of my videos hit. That doesn't necessarily mean, that doesn't count like actual likes on those videos or engagement, but that's how many views I can pretty much be guaranteed. Although I will say if you try and promote yourself on other platforms like a YouTube channel, or when you do talk about things like Twitch or Instagram, TikTok appears to throttle your video a little bit because they don't want you moving from their platform somewhere else. So when I do videos like that, I can expect anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 views, tops, when I have 136,000 followers. I started to find that I was feeling more payoff for my work when I was posting those videos to Instagram and when I'm posting those videos to Twitter, where I really find I'm able to build more of a community and see the same people, see what they're doing, they see what I'm doing. They've seen my stuff over and over. Twitch, of course, is a great place for a community. I know not every content creator even is super concerned with community, but I guess because I started on Twitch, which is extremely community based as a small streamer, it feels weird to not have that with the people that follow you and consume your content. And TikTok doesn't give me that, and it doesn't give me the payoff for the amount of time that I was spending on it. So I've made some changes in the last few weeks that have actually really benefited both my mental health and my engagement, because I've started spending a lot less time posting to TikTok. So where it used to be that I would post 2 to 3 videos a day, I now post 4 to 5 videos a week and don't really sweat it if I don't. And what I've started doing is, because I'm always doing photo shoots, rather than setting aside specific time for TikTok, I used to have it scheduled in that I would spend Mondays and Tuesdays filming TikToks. Those were my days. I had Mondays and Tuesdays, sometimes even Sundays as well around my cosplays. Now I don't set aside any specific time for TikTok at all. I do my regular cosplay shoots that people see every week, where I do like a new cosplay or the same cosplay, things like that. And while we're doing the photo shoot for the cosplay, while I'm putting on the cosplay, I pull out my camera and I film myself laughing or just talking or just dancing around. And then we put that on TikTok and follow up that small clip of me moving with the photos from those cosplays. I would say that because we're already doing the pictures and we're already filming and everything like that, since that doesn't add any extra time, the time that it actually takes to make a TikTok now, 10 to 15 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes for one TikTok, which, having put a lot less specific, individualized time of my day into the TikTok, when I post it, I feel a lot less invested in its success. Obviously, I want it to be successful, but I feel more like any content is good content. I'm putting it out there. I'm showing it. I'm proud of these photos. You get to see a little bit of me, not just posed and edited. And when it does really well, then that's amazing. We use viral songs, we use popular things like that. Then it feels really good. Whereas before, it kind of felt like if it did really well, it'd be like, yeah, well, it better. Do you know how much time I spent on that? So I'm starting to move away from TikTok, and I'm spending more time posting clips and cosplay photos and things like that to Twitter and to Instagram, where I'm building more of a community there. And if you're interested to hear my experience on Instagram, I started moving back to Instagram, I don't know, like a month ago. And when I started, I had like 300 followers on Instagram because I've been posting like here or there. But it's been a month and I've now hit like 3,100 followers since seriously posting to Instagram. So if you'd like to hear like how that's going, I've also noticed an increase in brands reaching out as well, because TikTok isn't the best place for brands yet. It's still considered very new. Instagram and Twitter followings are still prioritized over TikTok followings. That might change in the future, but right now Instagram is what brands know. So that's been really nice. I have a much smaller following on Instagram than I do on TikTok, but every brand that reaches out to me through Instagram. So if you want to hear some more about that, let me know in the comments down below. I hope this was interesting. I love TikTok. It's a huge time waster. Don't get too into it. It has its ups and it has its downs. It's a fun place. I just caveat you not to spend too much extra time on it. Again, if you have any other topics that you want me to discuss, like Instagram, how I market myself on Twitter, Twitch, anything like that, cosplay questions, hair questions, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. All of my social media details will be in the description box. Bye! If the mail guy got here when I was working, I'd be like, hey, don't mind me just filming videos in my kitchen. What? Yeah, I film videos in my kitchen all the time. What? No, it's very clean. What are you saying? On the other side of the camera? No, we don't need to talk about that. No, don't listen to him. Don't listen.